Hello, welcome to my bathroom. The question has been asked, should I use fooops, your makeup remover? So I'm going to show you why, because it's so much better to see it than just be told why I use fooops, and also my nighttime routine. So I'm just going to tuck you in right down here. Welcome to my bathroom. Okay, so here's my fooops. First thing you want to do is you want to get your face wet and warm. Now the technique I'm going to show you is one that I show all of my clients and my team shows as well, because I have a history of really bad skin, and this is something that a dermatologist showed me. And a washcloth to your face is like sandpaper to wood. So if you're going to use a washcloth, dab dab, don't rub rub. No, dab dab, no rub rub. So I just use what God gave me, my fingers, and they seem to work pretty good. And so I've got warm water. Oh, it got hot. Okay, so warm water, like what's good for your wrist. So I'm just going to splash on my face 4 or 5 times till it feels nice and warm. Oh, look, my makeup doesn't come off. It's like it's waterproof or something. Oh, because it is. You see this? Doesn't come off. See that? I'm splashing, and it doesn't come off. I could swim, or I could be in the rain. I could run. I don't know who runs. I sure don't, but you could run and it stay on all day. I hike. Got some water in my eye. I hike with my makeup on and I just look hot. It's just my burden, you know. What do you do? Okay, so fooops. I just spray 1 pump. Now normally I would do my whole face, but I'm showing you guys why you would use fooops. So I'm just going to do it on my face here. And you notice that I am not rubbing hard on my face. Just nice and sweet. And I'm moving it around. You want to leave it on for at least 10 seconds. It helps to break up the bond that, and see how I'm kind of working my lashes? Not rubbing, not being hard on them. Just kind of working it in there. About 10 seconds that it needs to break the mechanical bond that this makeup has to your skin, because your skin thinks it's skin. Okay? So, and my makeup just comes right off. Now look at that. See? Only difference between these two is the fooops. Comes right off. This has gotten just as much water, but it stays on. Don't we love that? So let's say I decide to take off with my, I say I don't need the fooops. I'm going to take it off with my cleanser. Now the purpose of cleanser, this is the 3-in-1 normal to dry. The purpose of cleanser is to cleanse my face, not get my makeup off. Profound, isn't it? So let's say I decide that I'm just going to use my cleanser. Notice how I'm using a washcloth. I can use my weak fingers. And I'm going to move it around. And just like brushing your teeth, you can't do it effectively in 30 seconds. You cannot wash your face. And notice this. I'm just doing a little bit of cleanser on here. I forgot to do this for you guys, because take a little bit of fooops and I just work it on my lips. Doesn't taste particularly good, but you know, we'll come back to that in a minute. So just like brushing your teeth, you can't do it effectively in 30 seconds. You can't wash your face effectively in 30 seconds either. Right now I'm massaging the crud that is collected in my open pores, because our pores are opening and closing throughout the day. And so I'm just massaging that dirt out of those pores. And I also do this thing that I call vanity prayers. And I look in the mirror and I tell myself I'm awesome. And at nighttime, I ask myself a different series of questions than I do in the morning. In the morning, I get myself all prepped for having an awesome day and seeing myself being awesome. And at night, I look in the mirror and I ask myself 3 questions. Have I honored myself? Have I honored those who depend upon me? Have I honored my God? Now you guys will notice that my mascara and my eye makeup in general is kind of coming off, but it's not. And this face side of my face, this feels good, feels great, but I don't know, maybe it's subconscious, but I'm just feeling cleaner over here, probably because my cleanser is able to cleanse instead of be working on trying to get past that other skin layer that that it has to my skin. So as I go to rinse, I did that for a couple minutes. Rinse my face. I want you to notice that I'm nice to my face. I don't rub at it. I don't pull at it. And look how funky that is. I've got this little black shadow underneath my eye. That is not hotness. Not hot at all. So that is why you use our fooops. You don't get little funky black shadows underneath your eye. I'll just take a little bit of fooops and just go ahead and get that off. Leaving it on for about 10 seconds, just working it in a little bit. Okay. Okay. So now I have moisture, now I have cleansed, and I'm sloughing off the extra water. And I'm just going to move you up here. Welcome to my vanity. You're leaning on my SeneGence Spritz hairspray, which I love for kind of ratting up your hair and getting it big. But you know, you gotta put it in the clip when you're getting ready for bed. Okay, so the first step after cleansing and rinsing off, I'm still wet, I'm still damp, is I use my Climate Control. And Climate Control, notice how it kind of looked like I got spit on? It goes in and lubricates between skin cells. It has hyaluronic acid in it, so it actually helps to heal the cell wall. Uses for burn victims. And you just massage that in. And you want to think of it kind of like a pre-moisturizer. It helps create pathways for other products to follow and makes everything work better. Okay. And then I'm going to put on my Serum C. And a little dab will do ya. My Serum C. It's a live, stable vitamin C. And vitamin C is amazing for collagen production. And even though we are 166% more effective than retinol and 158%, if I remember that number correctly, more effective than lactic acid at promoting collagen growth in your skin, it's still nice to be consuming good foods and getting a vitamin C, a stable or live vitamin C on your skin. So you look young and amazing. Okay, then I also am going to use my skin lightener because this little brown spot is cute. It's from my pregnancy for my Caitlin. And this spot, which you can't see because I use skin lightener, I put it on that, and I just do it on that one spot because that's all I need it for. So I've had this for about a year and a half. See, and the airless pump, it moves up. All of our stuff is like that. See, here's my daytime. See how it's moving up? So it just depends on how much you use, how quickly you go through that. You don't want this to last more than 8 months, but I'm telling you, you cannot overdose on Climate Control. You love it. So that lasts about, for me, it lasts about 5 months. The daytime cleanser you saw me use lasts 6 to 9 months. The fooops lasts about 5 to 6. And then my last couple steps are my night cream, which lasts about 9 months. Just dip my finger in here and get my face. Now, the most important time to cleanse is at night, because at night, after the day is how you've collected all the yucky and the crud and the germs and your little children that touch your face, and you've been standing by a car with fumes. All of that is collected and opened and closed in these pores. And so when I got my makeup off, my extra layer of skin with SeneGence, and then I cleansed and moisturized all of that out of my skin pores. They're all happy and warm and clean. And then I put the moisturizer on, and my pores are closing up, getting full of moisturizer. Now at night, because we're not going this with our face all night, your face is able to pull in more moisturizer. So if you're going to be lazy and you're only going to cleanse and moisturize, which just hurts me. It just hurts me that people wouldn't take care of their face. But if you're only going to cleanse and moisturize once a day, do it at night. But you know what? People be kind and do it twice a day. Now, if you're prone to dry skin, you may find that in the morning cleansing is not so hot. Just listen to your skin, what it wants. I know that I kind of fluctuate. Sometimes I don't want to full-on cleanse in the morning. It just depends. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking through putting my eye cream on. a weighted eye cream that helps prevent against puffy eyes. So I wake up in the morning kind of looking this fabulous. So you can use like a little washcloth. Sometimes I'll just kind of go after it with a Q-tip just to kind of get the lipstick off. And that's why I had that fooops that I put on it. And it's just kind of been sitting on there, working on it. And you notice that I'm not being hard on them. I'm just working it. See, it'll come off after I've had that fooops sitting on there, a little bit of cleanser. And I'm just wetting it so it's not friction. And my lipstick, after being on all day, will come off. And if you've reapplied or something and it doesn't want to come off, just leave it on. Your toothpaste will kind of work it off. Now, a lot of people like to take it off with Neutrogena, that orange soap, but I break out from that because I have very sensitive skin. Very sensitive. So I don't use that. I just use what SeneGence gave us, and that seems to work just fine. See? There you go. Now, the last thing that I do before going to bed is my lip volumizer, and it actually helps build up the peptides in your lips because the sinews kind of go as we age. And this helps them get puffy and increases the moisture by 50% and the size by 20%, which basically removes the wrinkles. See, my lips, how beautiful and luscious they are. I know, you're just overcome. I keep that in my nightstand, so after I'm done kissing my sweet beau/husband, I can just put a little lip volumizer on, but truthfully, he kind of likes it. Sometimes he steals it from me, But I take good care of my face every day, and that's why at 39 years old, you will notice, even without makeup on, what amazing, amazing skin I have. And you know what? I'm okay with that. That is my gift that I give me when I go see me in the morning, but it takes taking care of it every single day. So use your makeup remover to get off the makeup. Use your good, clean, happy thoughts to get rid of the crap that you've collected throughout the day. And use your cleanser and your moisturizer to prepare your skin for a wonderful night's sleep. So thank you so much. Leta Greene here, Utah State Leader of SeneGence International. Thank you.